Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Reina Creole, and I am here again with Retro Nerd Girl. And the trailer that we are going to be breaking down is the one for Rush Hour, which came out in 1998, starring Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. Now, it's been a while since I've seen the film, and I think this was one of those movies where as soon as I saw the trailer, I knew I had to see this this film because it's like I love Jackie Chan.
Mhm.
He has that like Hong Kong style martial arts that I like grew up watching on television, so it was great seeing him. And
Yeah.
Chris Tucker, I think this was his I want to say it's his breakout role. I mean, The Fifth Element pretty much put him on people's radar, but
Yes.
when yeah, definitely.
This was this and then Friday, next Friday, was it Friday?
Oh gosh, yes.
Friday, because there's that ding! That was the moment where that's the only thing I can remember because I've seen it like once.
Smokey. Yeah, we got to do a watch party for that movie on my channel. That's another really good one.
Oh,
That
yeah.
I mean, Chris Tucker's comedic timing just works so well in
Yeah.
that. But you're gonna see this in the trailer. So let's see.
Mhm.
Let's go to where this actually starts. All right, we'll start from here.
Not talk. The drop will be made tonight, 11 p.m.
The amount will be $15 million.
$50 million?
Ooh.
Who do you think you kidnapped, Chelsea Clinton?
The Clinton years.
Oh, yes.
Oh man.
Just the way he said it, it's like, what? What? And there's in the I know in the special features on the DVD, or is it at the end of the movie where they have the outtakes and he could not say Chelsea Clinton right to save his life.
Oh yeah.
And you saw all the outtakes. It was freaking hilarious. But yeah,
Yeah.
Chris Tucker, he's an LA cop. And apparently this Chinese gang is trying to shake down this diplomat. So
Yeah.
Detective James Carter loved his job just a little too much.
that scene right there.
That was his other thing. He was really good at imitating Michael Jackson.
Yes. Yes.
Out of nowhere.
And it's funny because in the music video "You Rock My World" that Michael Jackson did, Chris Tucker was in that.
Yeah. They I'm not sure if they became really good friends, but I know I had seen them hang out a lot together
Hmm.
in
Yeah.
the 90s. So yeah,
Hmm.
so cool.
Because he loved Michael Jackson. I be had it
Yes.
down. Oh my gosh. And he has the same swagger like Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills
Yeah.
Cop.
Yeah.
Except this was in the 90s. This was oh my gosh. I had to clip this for a super chat. It was so freaking funny.
You destroyed half a city block,
That block was already messed up.
and you lost a lot of evidence.
Still got a little bit left.
But the job got
Again, you have the police chief at odds with this like I don't want this like basically upstart cop that does things
Yeah.
the way that he wants to do them.
Yeah. So cool. It's a trope, but sometimes the tropes are part of the joke. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, who's gonna bust those guys, and say, "Hey, look, you gotta follow the rules." And they're like, "We're not gonna follow the rules,"
Yeah, we're doing it well.
Yeah.
Like, do
So,
what I want, do what I want to do.
a little too dangerous.
You have 29 minutes left.
I got everything under control.
I want to speak with my daughter. I was about to get his daughter back, and you screwed it up. I would.
So you can already tell it's like it's serious, but it's got like the comedy in it. Again, like Beverly Hills Cop, like melding, melding the two together. You got a very serious storyline and a very unorthodox
Yeah.
cop. And it's kind of like, well, how does he fit into this?
Yeah. I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen this movie, so this is all like surprise to me again after all these years. I mean, like since it came out. So it's gonna be I'm like clueless right now. Like, how does this go again?
Yeah.
Like one of my people to help.
Now it's time to bring in the master.
Again, as somebody who loved watching Jackie Chan
Yeah.
movies,
Mhm.
it's just like, oh, we got a legend in town.
Yeah. He is so young here. Oh my God.
Yes, he is. He's
I think
so
Chris
young.
Tucker pretty much looks the same today.
Yeah, he hasn't really. It's like he's aged a little bit, but
Yeah.
not that much. But yeah,
Yeah.
now looking at Jackie Chan, it's like, yeah, he's kind of up there in age. It's like he still looks good, but
Yeah.
going back and seeing these films with these characters
Mhm.
from like years ago, and I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
this movie is like what 25 years old or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my gosh,
And he had been doing stuff since like the early 70s
yes,
in Hong Kong. And
hmm
so it's so good. It's so good to hear a story about like Jackie Chan's story about making it in America.
hmm
Like just, his dynamic stardom could not be held back by him being a foreign actor. And it's like, come on in. We just love his stuff. He's just really, and he's a really good actor with
yeah.
great comedic timing.
And that's the thing. It's like, especially over here in the US, it's like by this time, a good percentage of Americans had grown up watching Bruce Lee.
Oh yeah.
And then of course, there's Bruce Lee, and then of course there's Jet Li, but then also seeing Jackie Chan
Hmm.
and how his was like really between martial arts and the comedic timing. It was more comedic
Yeah.
than Bruce Lee, but it was that style that we like to see, where it was
Hmm.
just funny. And I want to say the same kind of style that you see in like John Wick, that like comedy
Oh
juxtaposed in between
yeah, yeah. I
fighting
mean,
scenes.
that was sort of his claim to fame in when he was in Hong Kong. There just I think there was one Drunken Master that he was
Yes.
just super famous for. That was in like the early, like I believe it was early 80s, and it was
Mhm.
like all that's one of the staples that you had to see him perform. That those funny moves. At least pretending to be drunk, and he's like, and he's just beating everybody up. It's just so great. What a talent, and his style was also very unique because um, he did so many stunts that were almost like you can't imagine anybody actually doing them. And so, he was incredibly fast and a real entertainer, if you will, just using martial arts as his tool. And then, what mixed in with the comedy, comes over here and just kills it. Just a great story.
Mhm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, let's see what he's gonna be doing.
Please tell me you speak English. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
That was the big joke right there.
And you know what? That joke comes into play again in Rush Hour 2.
Yes.
And it's even
I do
funny.
remember that. Yeah. I do remember that. It's been so long. Oh my
Oh,
god.
oh my gosh.
I don't want no partner. I don't need no partner. And I ain't gonna never have no partner. Did Kojak have a partner?
Yeah, the fat guy.
Did Columbo have a partner? No.
And that is oh my gosh. I'm blanking on the name of who I think think it's Elizabeth Pena. I
Mm.
think she was
Mm.
awesome.
Oh yeah.
She was so awesome in this. Great character. Had again comedic chops as well, which was just amazing. I forgot she was in this darn movie. I
Mm.
loved her character in this movie.
No. You put your own bag in the back. I'm not a sky cat.
Do it yourself.
Oh man.
Beach Boy.
Oh, hell no. Don't you ever touch a black man's radio, boy.
That was funny because
Oh,
for Jackie Chan was like, yes, America, Beach Boys. Like,
yeah.
would you really just go? And it's funny because that's like typical what happens if you're sitting in the shotgun seat. It's just like, no,
Do
you
not
don't touch the radio.
Mhm.
Don't.
You may ask, can you play
Yes.
something else, but you cannot touch. And that's everybody's car. That's everybody's car.
Um,
I don't care
um,
whose car you in. You
mm,
politely ask, "Oh, is it possible for you to change the channel, please?"
yes. Yes. The driver gets dibs on what's played.
Yes.
That's how it is. That's how that goes.
Yeah.
They're two cops.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Starts playing Flashlight by
Yes.
Parliament, which is one of the gold standards for funk music.
Oh, yeah.
mean,
Very groovy indeed.
woo! Absolutely. I remember when I saw this, I saw it in the theater. That came on, people started cracking up because just the Beach Boys, opposite of that, you got Parliament on the
Yeah.
other side. Oh my gosh, the audience was like cracking up. They were laughing for like so long when they saw that.
With nothing in common
Do it again. Like this.
except the case.
Do it again. They start to develop this rapport that's so darn funny. And this scene in the pool hall, Jackie Chan does the martial arts style that we're so
Oh,
used to. Like with
yeah.
that comedy that's in it, it was fripping hilarious how they did that. Although I love how they're playing Jump Around by House of Pain.
Oh, yeah.
Except the case
Hello, you have one more chance.
they can't walk away from.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's
It's such a cute little team up.
mhm.
They worked so well together. And from what I heard, they really got along really well. They're still friends over the years.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe you're right.
Agent Carter is very passionate about finding your daughter.
Yeah.
Ooh. See,
Yeah.
now this was like if you were doing an action movie, you had to put in these scenes, but without actually showing you the whole thing, which
Mhm.
I don't think people remember how to do that anymore. Like you're supposed to show the action happening, you're not supposed to show you who's doing the action, right? Eh,
Mhm.
so you know these things are gonna happen at some point, but the thing is you are not aware of who's doing the action or why yet. You just know there's trouble. And that's something I think is a lost art, like how to cut these trailers at the right moment so you don't give away who's gonna get shot, who's gonna die. I mean, you get like literally like trailers telling you who's gonna fight and who's gonna get beat up and who's gonna, like
Mhm.
that's that's ridiculous. This is how you do it. This is the peak era of trailers for action movies. They knew how to do it.
Absolutely, and leave you with more questions. It's like, I have to see the movie to see what happens. You
Yeah.
see Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan, you see the, quasi argument over the music, and then you see later on they're just like
Dancing
hanging out together.
together.
It's like,
Yeah.
did that happen?
Yeah. How did that happen? Like leave you in like a little bit like who's creating this problem here?
Right.
This crash. I think today's thing is you show the person who's doing it, and then you show the crash, and then don't cut away from this action and show you the complete thing. Whereas this video, this trailer is actually cutting a little faster, a little bit more acute, but you're getting the idea that yes, this is indeed an action movie. You are going to see action in this. Love it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Look at that.
That is classic. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. I remember this part. I remember this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, good.
It was choreographed so
Yeah, I mean,
good.
Chris is not pretending to be a martial arts expert. There's no training montage, but in their own style, they do, their own fighting differently. But they do it together as a team. Really nice. Really nice stuff.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Which one of y'all kicked me?
Oh my God.
That scene was cut so well. Again, like what you're saying with the editing, it's like everything is moving so fast. You see stuff that's funny, you see stuff that's dramatic, but the overall question, you're still just like, how did all this pop off?
Yeah.
So I love that. Again, like you were saying, these trailers back in the day used to do just that. It's just like, okay, I'll watch the movie to find out what happened.
From New Line Cinema.
Nice.
It's got a steering wheel.
He's a master of getting an average thing in the room and using it as a weapon or something to block something. He's just so great at that. Yeah.
He sure is. Oh my God.
Fastest hands in the East.
I love this.
Meet the biggest mouth in the West.
Now, see, that was something like Eddie. You could see Eddie Murphy doing something like that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
In fact,
Oh my
I
gosh.
think there was a movie that he was, in Golden Child. I think there was a scene similar to that. Oh man,
That's such an underrated movie. I like the Golden Child.
Me too. I
Oh,
do
Lord.
like myself some Golden Child.
Mm-hmm.
You could give me
Fun
the
movie.
knife.
All right, here we go.
Receive a threat on the building. We ask you please exit the building. Do not panic. Do you hear what I just said? Get the hell out of here. Some more in the building.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is too freaking
He's
funny.
awesome.
Too funny. There's the explosion.
I can't hold it anymore.
Just hang on, man. I'll be right back.
This
And
was
it stops. Oh my God.
This was a cool stunt. Oh my gosh.
God.
You saw
Oh,
this.
man, I'll be right back.
You don't see the end, right? You see how they cut away?
Yes.
You don't see the end.
Mm-mm.
Trailer makers, pay attention.
Pay attention. Because that whole scene was crazy.
Yeah.
And they only showed you a bit of it. So it's like, did he make it? Did he not make it? Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
And even like
Take a picture.
how
It's
did
okay. Wait a minute.
He's so he thinks he's like James Bond or something.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's like Good time. Give me a good time. Give me a good time.
Rush Hour.
We can hang my crib. I will show you my hood.
What the hell did you just say?
It's just like, what?
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. This movie, I mean, like you, Retro Nerd Girl, I haven't seen this in a long time. But looking at the trailer, I'm just like,
I can't wait till next week.
yeah.
Wait till we see it. Yeah, I can't wait till we see it because it's gonna be amazing.
This is going to be such a good time. If you've never seen it, trust me, you're going to be in for a good time. Even if you have seen it, you'll just be like, yeah, I forgot that part, or there's that part, or it's again, this movie is so much fun. And going
Yeah.
through the trailers, these throwback trailers, seeing how the trailer, the objective of the trailer, what they did was to get you interested in seeing the film. You got the voiceover.
Yeah.
And I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
they really do the voiceovers like they used to. And I forget the guy's name, but there's, I think, one or two or three of them. But hearing the, the movie trailer voice,
It's so crazy because they realized it became a trope, and then they stopped using it. Which is why they need that narrator back again, because it really, fills out these trailers and make them feel like, especially if it's gonna be a fun movie. Put the trailer voice guy in there. Why not? People will immediately know that it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I think now there's one guy who just does it on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so it's just kind of sad. I don't use trailer voice anymore. But even if you saw this without the trailer voice and just the music and the jokes and everything else, it still captures what you need to see. I think the trailer just adds more story into it without telling us the whole story, the trailer voice. But Jackie Chan also did another really fun comedy kind of movie, Shanghai Noon. Do you remember that one?
Yes.
So good. Such a surprising. I was like, what is this? I don't know if I have time for this. And I sat down and watched it one day, and I was like, oh my God, this is so good.
Oh man, yeah, this kicked off a whole trilogy of films. It was like they took the Beverly Hills Cop formula and came up with something different. So when you see this trailer, it's like it kind of sounds like Beverly Hills Cop, but wait a minute. Now you have this international bend on what's going on. And again, you have this like hot music soundtrack. All I'm going to say is the little girl in the back of the limo singing Fantasy by Mariah Carey. I freaking love that.
Back. Oh man,
it was perfect. So yeah, you can't wait. You guys have to check out the watch party that we are going to do for Rush Hour. It's going to be amazing, and we certainly hope that you will join Retro Nerd Girl and I, which will definitely be a fun time. But let us know in the comments if you saw this movie in the theater, if you saw it on DVD.
Oh yeah.
How did you like it? What's some of your favorite things from that? And again, remarking on just how different trailers used to be back in the day.
Yeah.
So we're going to wrap this up. If you got some value out of this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do follow Retro Nerd Girl, follow myself, and we will see you all next time. Bye.